So great news, the loan limits came out for 2021 and they are higher, which is not super shocking because we have seen the real estate market tick up this year for sure. So today I'm going to talk to you about what the new loan limits are and how they affect you, like why you as someone who's thinking of buying a house or refinancing, why do you even care, right? Because that's the question. Lenders love to put out information that's like new loan limits and you're like, why do I care? Why do I care? Okay, so let's talk about why you care. And what new loan limits are. So first of all, this does not apply to VA, guys. VA has no loan limit. We've talked about this. I'm just going to keep on saying it till other lenders remember that. So this does not apply to VA. This is your conventional Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans, okay? So 2020, the loan limit was 510, 400. Yeah, it's always random numbers. It's never like 510, 511. It's always something super random. And what that means is that basically, as long as the loan amount was that amount or lower, I could do a 3% down loan for first-time home buyers. We could do a 5% loan with no reserves. We were following Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac's guidelines, conventional guidelines, okay? Now, keep in mind, there were higher limits in certain parts of the country. So California, there's a lot of areas that have higher limits than that, but the bulk of the country was about 510, 400. The minute you stepped over that 510, 400, you were a jumbo loan. Yeah, seriously. And that has totally different guidelines, totally different rules. You know, the ability to do 3% or 5%, scrub that away because it's gone, because you're going to need to put a lot more down. You're going to have money in the bank. All the parameters change. Seriously, it was like 510, 400, 510, 401, you're jumbo. Okay, so the great news is that our baseline of conforming loans has been increased to, I have to read this because it's ridiculous, 548, 250. Yes, let's say that together. 548, 250. You're gonna see it like as a post-it note on my computer soon because it's so random. So 548, 250. So basically, anywhere in the country, conventional loans, 3% down for first-time home buyers, 5% down up to 548, 250. Now, there are certain pockets of the country where there's higher conforming limits, and those are what we would call high balance, meaning it's not across the entire country, but they've recognized that there's certain areas that are much more expensive. And a great example of that is San Francisco, Seattle, Manhattan, you know, name our big old cities, and they're on that list generally. And the limit on that one is now, ready? 822, 375. Yeah, 822, 375. Now, can you do a 3% down loan to that? No, that's going to be 5%. The 3% is just going to be for the 548, 250 and below. Okay, it's important to note that because sometimes people are like, well, I want to do the 3% conventional at 700K. And I'm like, yeah, not going to happen. I mean, we could see what FHA limit is in that county, which is 3.5, but no, not going to happen. So if you're in that area above that 548, 250, and your area is higher than that, just keep in mind we're going to be looking at 5% down. But the good news, once again, guys, these are higher loan amounts that are keeping you away from jumbo loans. And jumbo loans are not horrible, but the requirement difference between conventional and jumbo is night and day. Night and day. You know, jumbo 5% down, 30-year fixed. Those don't exist right now. Whereas, you know, being able to do 822, 375, you know, a loan amount up to that with 5% down is pretty phenomenal. So I'm actually going to have a link, if my guy remembers to put it in the comment section, that has a link to the map so you can look up the county. Now, it's important to note that counties can be different. Yes, California especially. If you're a realtor watching this, if you're buying in California and you're looking in a couple different counties, look up all the counties you're looking in. Because for instance, the county I'm in, I could throw a rock, hit the next county, and the limit's $200,000 lower. Yeah, seriously. So you guys really want to watch out for that. But I hope this video has been helpful. We're super excited about the new limits. It makes it so we have clients that maybe they were jumbo and they did an adjustable rate mortgage. Now we can refinance them into conventional, which is very exciting because, as you guys know, rates are still smoking low. And it's a great time to look at your financial book, right? Your financial book, and get it all dialed down. Like, now is the time to trim and cut and trim and cut. And the mortgage is one of the biggest places you guys can trim your monthly expenses by getting that rate down lower. So questions, comments, as always, please reach out. There's a link to my calendar because that's what I prefer, because email has gotten a little wild. So I hope you're well. We are almost to the end of 2020. Thanks for watching.